famous Pike Place Market in downtown Seattle.
If you're going to do an out and about in Seattle, you kind of have to start at the home of the Seattle tourist, the Pike Place Market.
Absolutely. Sanitary market, by the way.
How long
Sanitary
have you
public.
lived in Seattle?
I have lived in Seattle 27, almost 28 years.
Yeah, I'm close. My very first job was working as a salesperson right down here at the market on the slabs, they call them, the big concrete slabs at the north end, where every day I would set out 2-3 slabs worth of pottery and sell it for pennies on the dollar, holding a space so that my employers could come down on the weekends and sell the good stuff for real money.
Oh, so you were selling seconds and cast-offs.
I was.
Okay.
It was the world's worst job, and I got it through the classified ads. What I learned later was that if you have to run an ad in the classifieds for a worker at the market, it's because the usual network isn't working, because everyone knows it's a terrible job.
Everyone knows it's crap. Exactly. I've recently learned that the cobblestone street that's around here are made from bricks from the 1906 San Francisco fire.
Right, they weren't good enough for San Francisco to reuse, so they shipped them up here and made a street out of them.
Made a street out of them. It's called Post Alley. I know if you're out of gum, I know where you can get some.
I've never been exactly here.
So this wall here is part of the Market Theater, and it started about 20 years ago. This has been going on. We've only cleaned it, I think, two times. There are reviews for the gum wall, some positive, some negative, but it started when people were waiting in line for the Market Theater.
It's terrifying.
It's really unhygienic. People put notes on gum wrappers and put them up as pictures.
There's so many flavors. I just don't know where to start.
I know. They stretch them. There's so many. It's the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah, you say they cleaned it, but you know they harvested it.
No.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff is reusable. So, the nice thing about doing this with masks on is that we can record any dialogue later.
Oh, that's correct.
It'll be completely clean.
Exactly.
And it'll match perfectly what we're doing now.
I know, exactly. So this market has everything. It's got fresh produce, freshly caught seafood, breads, cookies, cakes, ethnic foods such as pierogies and Greek food and hambaos, Korean food. So there's a little bit of everything at the market. So
and it's got steps, lots of steps. It's built on a hill, so everywhere you go, you're climbing steps.
You are climbing steps.
We had to stand here for 5 minutes and catch our breath before we did this bit.
Oh my God, my thighs, they still burn. People who like to drive down this market street.
And we're walking right down the middle of it,
right
just to get hit by the cars.
It is all cars, all people, and shops and market on both sides. That, I believe, is a line for pierogi.
Okay.
So people are getting their Russian pierogies.
Somewhere along this road is what claims to be the world's first Starbucks.
And there is that line for the world's first Starbucks.
Oh, with the original logo.
Opened here in, I believe, 1971. Let's see, you can get taxi dogs, and you can get oysters, and you can get Middle Eastern foods and gifts, and cutlery, and oh my God, it's just a mélange of items. This is a new feature here at Pike Place Market.
Yeah, I've never been here before.
At least new to me. What they've done is they've torn down the 99 bridge here. Bridge?
The old highway.
The old highway. And they're going to be building some other stuff, but they want to improve the waterfront. They want to do a big park. They want to do a lot more buildings. So this particular structure that we're at, brand new to me, so I've never seen it. There's a chocolate shop, there's a biscuit shop, there's a brewing company. Behind us, you can see massive amounts of construction. You can see the Seattle Wheel that is very much like the Eye of London. and I've ridden it several times with people.
Way smaller than the eye.
Oh, it's way smaller than the eye. But and then you can get into the premium car. You can pay the extra price and get in the premium car.
Does it go higher?
No, it just rides a bit longer. You can connect Bluetooth to it, so you can play music.
In case you get bored of the ride, you
exactly.
can.
You can play music in it. I've done that once, and it was, it was fun. But I don't have to do it again. But that's just me.
I like this one.
Oh, look at it. Wasn't that the one you were wearing?
I think it is.
That one's good. And then I have it.
So we tried some hats on.
I already own 1,000 fedoras, and so it's not really a thing that I need.
Yeah.
You tried on a fedora. It seemed nice.
I did. My grandma Della was a hat wearer, and she had a bright red fedora that she was known for.
And you put the hat on and said, "I've turned into my grandma."
I've turned into my grandma.
Like that's a bad thing.
No, she was a wonderful woman. But yeah, I have a penchant for hats. I have a bunch of hats at home. So
yeah,
yes,
that's the problem
course.
with me in a hat shop is they're trying to. What kind of hat are you looking for? I have all of the. I have that one.
I have all of them.
I have that one. I'm not looking for a hat. I just like looking at hats. This is like my collection, only it's still clean.
My most favorite and yet most impractical hat is a vintage hat from the Victorian era with a taxidermy crow on it.
Ooh.
It was all original. The ribbon that they had on it was some aftermarket bullshit that someone put on. So I took it to a lovely milliner here in the Seattle area, and he used all beautiful vintage fabrics. He found some Victorian hat pins to put in. It's gorgeous. It is now gorgeous. But it is the most impractical hat.
Is it now the same hat?
Oh, it's a different hat.
Right.
Oh, it's transformed.
It's the hat of Theseus.
I want an Elvis fortune. That's what I want.
Think it works?
Well, the lights are on the back, so we're certainly going to try. Let's see if I got the coinage. The fortune will appear in 30 seconds. He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't. Action Elvis.
What opportunity knock on your door in vain? Grasp it, the pulse of your life will be different. Romance takes on a new stability. Realize that someone's affection is genuine. Be sensitive with their feelings.
Okay. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you, the king.
When you realize that someone's affection is genuine, be sensitive with their feelings.
Lady Luck is smiling and good fortune will be yours. You will soon enter a period of especially fulfilling relationships. New friends enter your life, especially a fun-loving and lively Sagittarian. A woman wearing plaid will give you a job. Yay!
So we had a day at the Pike Place Market.
We did.
Out and about with Kelly and James.
Yep, exactly.
It's been 2 years at least since I was down here. I saw a bunch of new stuff.
I saw a bunch of new stuff as well. I have been to the market recently, but when it was closed, I was meeting friends for dinner down here. So I didn't see any of the stalls. I didn't see any of the new buildings. I didn't see any of the build-outs. So this was actually rather refreshing.
We got to go
come and see
to some shops. We got some interior stuff, the hat shop, the magic shop.
Yep, the hat shop, the magic shop.
We saw some fish and some produce and
Yep.
some people, some tourists from outside of the area. I think they were from somewhere else.
I believe many people are from somewhere else, yes. We also had a good lunch at the Alibi Room. James had a lovely wood-fired pizza. I enjoyed my wedge salad, thank you.
It was fired with the loveliest wood.
And I think the best part for me was introducing James to the most unsanitary piece of art in Seattle, the gum wall.
I've never been there. I just never quite took that extra step to go find the gum wall, and now I've seen it, and now I can die happy, I guess.
You don't need to see it again.
Maybe shortly.
You don't need to see it again.
It's a wall of gum, Kelly. It's just a big wall covered in gum. It's other people's gum. And I hate to say other people's gum, but I was tempted.
No.
I had to remind myself, no, that gum belongs to someone else.
It belongs to someone else, and the chance to get hepatitis is really high.
I could lick any surface around here, but the gum wall is especially intriguing.
Okay. Well, I'm either thinking we do the Underground or Georgetown next.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. I think Georgetown is going to be our next visit. Thanks for joining us. Here's the stupid hill climb behind us.
Just keep remember, at the end of day, keep journal.
Keep journal.
Just keep
and
remember.
Spawn.
Always remember, like salmon upstream.
Salmon upstream.
Spawning.
Always keep remember.
Always
Spawn.
keep remembering brain.